Hey, you all, come a little closer. I got a confession to make. You know, you say, well, dead men tell no tales. Well, I've been dead a long time, and I ain't too happy about it. You know, if I wasn't already dead, I'd get dead real fast for telling you the story I'm about to tell you right now. You sure you want to hear my story?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm going to tell you anyways. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dominic Romo. Of course, that ain't my real name, but you can't be too careful, even if you've been dead for ages. That's who I was until June 23rd, 1923. The day I took a shot to my chest and I died. Picture it. Pueblo, 1923. A beautiful summer's day. I was a gunman they brought here to Pueblo from back east to help protect Carlo Calagero, the local boss, in what came to be called the Rum Wars. There was two families fighting it out over control of the Rocky Mountain territory down here in Little Chicago. That was the Damianos and the Calageros. That was during Prohibition, and there was a lot of dough to be made in those days from rum running and illegal distilling. We were what the papers called the black handers. When we marked a stool pigeon for death, we put a black handprint on their door, sort of like a calling card. Well, I took part in a hell of a gunfight down by the Baxter Bridge. We were surrounded by all those alfalfa fields and sugar beet fields. The fight lasted for 4 hours, and we went through 400 rounds. That was called the Baxter Bridge Shootout, and that was how I left this world. The Studebaker was going south on Santa Fe. That was the Damianos. And us Calageros were heading north towards Pueblo. And trust me, all the names have been changed to protect the guilty. First we passed each other by on the bridge, and then we realized who they were, and then they saw us too. And when stopped and when we pulled around. Then me and Carlo and the bunch we were with, we tried to ambush the Damianos. There were 6 of us in our gang, but there was only 5 Damianos in their car. But they saw us first and took the hill. After that, it didn't go so well for us Calageros. Me and Carlo made the mistake of getting out of the car first. We crossed the river to try to get at the Damiano gang, but they started shooting at us with no parley and no warning. We both had to duck for cover real fast, and I ended up having to hide behind a big cottonwood tree. Carlo tried to hold him off, but as soon as he ran out of ammo, he was a goner. I watched him float away down the Arkansas, and that was the guy I was sent here to protect. Then after that, things settled down into a real Mexican standoff. We both had our supporters resupplying us with ammo as the fight dragged on and on most inconclusively, while I was still pinned behind that tree. Well, I couldn't stay there all day. I got impatient. Then when I tried to return fire, well, the Damianos popped me in the chest and I bled out. And that's when I died. Well, here's the long and short of it. Nobody went to jail. I'm dead, and those Damiano guys walked. The feud went on, and a lot of other wise guys died as a consequence. So I'm a ghost here. And I ain't even from Pueblo. I'm telling you, there ain't no justice in the world. Well, now that you've heard my confession, you can forget about it. Keep your mouth shut.